Hello, welcome to Little Learners Lab. I've been meaning to ask you this for a while now. Do you ever wonder if animals can sense earthquakes before they happen? I mean, we hear about these stories from all over the world about animals doing weird stuff before an earthquake hits. But how true are they? Well, today, we are going to dig into this question, because it turns out there is a lot more to it than meets the eye. So let's get started. Alright, first things first. There have been tons of stories from all over the world about animals doing weird stuff before an earthquake. Like in 2009, a zoo in Japan reported that all of their dogs started barking at the same time before an earthquake hit. Or in 2017, a group of elephants in South Africa stampeded moments before a large earthquake struck. But why? Well, it's possible that animals are sensing something called seismic waves. You see, earthquakes produce vibrations in the Earth's surface, even before the actual shaking begins. These waves are way too weak for humans to detect, but some animals like elephants with their sensitive feet or birds with their acute hearing might be able to pick up on them. Other animals may react to infrasound, which are super low frequency sounds that we can't hear. When tectonic plates shift suddenly, they can release energy that creates infrasound waves. Some animals, like elephants, might be able to sense these waves and use them to predict earthquakes. But it's not just vibrations. Some animals might also be picking up on changes in the Earth's electric or magnetic fields that happen before an earthquake. As the tectonic plates shift, the Earth's magnetic field gets all jiggly just before an earthquake, and some animals might be able to sense that. So do animals really predict earthquakes? Well, not so fast. Just because animals are sensing something doesn't mean they're predicting earthquakes. It could be something else entirely. For example, in 2006, a study found that dogs in California were more likely to bark at earthquake precursors, like distant rumblings or even small tremors. Basically, they weren't predicting earthquakes, but they were reacting to the signs that something big was about to go down. And here's another thing. Even if animals could consistently sense earthquakes, we don't know if it would help us much. Most earthquakes happen in remote areas where there aren't a lot of people or infrastructure, so it wouldn't make much of a difference if animals could warn us in advance. At the end of the day, science has yet to prove that animals can consistently predict earthquakes, but they might give us a clue that something's not right. So whether it's instinct, vibrations, or just coincidence, animals have a connection to nature that we're still trying to understand. Who knows? Maybe one day studying their behavior will help us predict earthquakes better. Thanks for watching this episode of Little Learners Lab. I hope you learned something new. And stay curious.